More Texas. Well, First Lieutenant Travis Manion was killed in Iraq in 2007 while saving his wounded teammates. The words he spoke before that final deployment, "If not me, then who?" That question are the inspiration of the Travis Manion Foundation, which continues his legacy. And this week, it's launching a new campaign. Listen.
What does your character look like? Does it bounce back after each setback? Does it stand out by standing up? Does it make good on good intentions? Character is invisible until it's not. Only through action will the world know what it's made of.
Here to tell us more, Amy Looney. She is the vice president of the Travis Manion Foundation and a Gold Star wife. Her husband, Navy SEAL Brendan Looney, was killed in Afghanistan in 2010. It was 3 years after Travis died, and he and Travis were best friends, and they're buried next to each other at Arlington. Good morning to you, Amy. Thanks for being with us.
Good morning.
Amy, first of all, tell us, well, I guess we've just told a little bit of your stories. Anything else that you want to add to that before we talk about this PSA and the new campaign?
You know, I look to Travis and Brendan as my inspiration, and you know, it's amazing to see with the growth of the foundation how much they've inspired and empower others to live a life of character, you know, setting the example, leading from the front, and really, you know, doing the right thing when it really matters.
Well, I love the mission of the Travis Manion Foundation. You do a lot of work on transitioning, workshops for vets, national service initiatives, the 9/11 Heroes Run. But this effort, explain a little bit more about this effort. It's about connecting the 99% of Americans who didn't serve with those who did, and motivating to fight for character.
Yes, Character Revealed is our campaign that we're launching, and we're really excited about it because ideally it sets the example out there for those that might never choose to serve or haven't served. It really identifies, you know, the attributes and the contributions that our service members, their families, and our survivors are really bringing to the table. You know, they lead through strength, resiliency, courage, things that they've learned, whether that's through dealing with adversity or through their time in service. And I think that's really something that America needs to see as something positive and inspiring that can really lead our next generation too.
Yeah, my dad always said there are two things you can control, your reputation and your character. I think it's very important to really push this issue. Thank you so much for doing that. Tell us what are some of the initiatives and how folks at home can get involved.
Yeah, so, you know, at the Travis Manion Foundation, our goal is to help redefine what America's national character looks like. And we're using that by empowering our veterans and our surviving family members to go out into their communities and to instill character into our next generation. And really, at the end of the day, you know, you both mentioned different initiatives that we have. Travis's words, "If not me, then who?" that he spoke before that last and final deployment to Iraq is really what everything that we do at the foundation embodies that mantra. You know, we're talking about instilling character into our next generation, and we do that through our character development initiatives, and that's done in two different ways. We have our Character Does Matter presentations, where we train veterans and families of the fallen to go out and not only share stories of their time in service or share the stories of their loved ones that are no longer here, but to really go out and talk about what character looks like. And through our curriculum, we do that by breaking character down into 4 different pillars: courage, integrity, leadership, and service. And being able to provide relatable examples for young adults, middle school and high school age students to go out into their communities and live a life of character.
Amy, what I love is you lose your country, you lose your culture when you don't educate the next generation to love it and to serve it. And so the mission of this foundation is, of course, to support veterans and their families and those who have been left behind, but to educate Americans to love their country and to serve and fight for it, which is a very proactive and empowering message.
Absolutely, couldn't agree more with you. You know, and we talked about connecting the 99% to the 1% that does serve in our military. And the way that we're doing that at the foundation is through 2 additional initiatives. One is our Operation Legacy projects, and these are community service engagements. Taking, you know, you don't have to wear a uniform in order to serve. You can go out into your community. You can be a service member. You can be an inspired civilian. You can be a young adult. adult that just wants to really embrace that mantra of if not me, then who, and pay that forward and give back to your own communities here at home. Additionally, you mentioned earlier our 9/11 Heroes Run, which are coming up in September. To me, this is more than just a run. This is a way to activate our communities, to come out and not only honor and remember all of our military and first responders that we lost on 9/11 and in conflict since, but also to really educate our next generation about what selfless service looks like, what sacrifice looks like, and how they can pay that forward each and every day in their own lives.
Yeah. All right, Amy, if they want more information, what's your website?
We'd love for everybody to get involved, join our movement, travismanion.org. You can find out more information there.
Very cool. Amy Looney, Vice President of the Travis Manion Foundation, Gold Star wife, thank you for your husband's service and for your continued service as well. We really appreciate it.
Thank you, Amy. God bless you.